Guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Haynes, come back with another video. Today we're here for our rounds 8 tips for the 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership season. Anzac Round, one of my favourite rounds of the year. Let's get into it. Last week's results, we got on YouTube, we got 6 out of 8. My TikTok got 5. I changed it from the Dolphins, from the Rabbitohs to the Dolphins, but I did tip Souths in the YouTube video. I am going to count it. My actual tips, I did tip Souths, but my TikTok I changed. I do it all the time, but anyway, 6 out of 8. Which gives us 37. Just getting a look here for my last video. Yes, 6 out of 8, 37 out of 56 at a percentage of 63.7. Yeah, look, going down a little bit, but I take 65, and there's still plenty of weeks to go. So we've got 20 weeks to go. It could go up or could go down. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new around here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching the video, guys. Really appreciate it. Alrighty, guys, let's get into our round 8 tips. 8 tips for the 2023 NRL Telstra Premiership season. I hope you guys enjoy. Come on! Core Stadium, it's the South Sydney Rabbitohs up against the Penrith Panthers. Now the Panthers coming off a golden point win against the Newcastle Knights. They weren't really great at all, but they managed to get the job done with some controversial calls. But 2 points and 2 points for Penrith are looking good in the top 4. It is 5th against 2nd. South Sydney come back from behind against the Dolphins in round last weekend at Suncorp Stadium. $2.60 the Rabbitohs, $2.50 the Panthers. Kalon Tungi's out for 6 weeks, so it's a big blow. It's a tough one, flip of the coin. This could be, it's going to be a good start to the round. I'm not going to say game of the round because we all know what the game of the round is going to be, but we'll get to that. I'm going to tip the Panthers 1-12 here. I think it's, yeah, Penrith had the wood over Souths in the last few years, so I'm going to go Penrith 1-12. Let's move on. Parramatta Eels up against the Brisbane Broncos, TIO Stadium in Darwin. It's the Eels, $2.35. The Broncos, $1.60, 12 against first. Now the Parramatta Eels just come off a good win against the Bulldogs on Sunday afternoon, while the Broncos had a fantastic South East Queensland derby win against the Titans. The Broncos looking the informed team in the competition, while Parramatta, they're starting to get some wins together, which is good to see. They had a tough start of the season, but they're starting to get in some momentum. It's a big game, this one there in Darwin. Odds, I've already said that. It's in Darwin, and the Broncos don't have a great record there in Darwin. I'm going to tip an upset here. I'm going to go the Parramatta Eels, 1-12. It's in Darwin, hot conditions. Parramatta actually have a good record there against the Broncos. They've played a few times. So I'm going to tip the Eels in an upset, 1-12. Let's move on. Canterbury Bankstown Bulldogs up against the Cronulla Sharks. It's 15th against 6th. The Bulldogs, $3.25, and the Cronulla Sharks, $1.35. The Bulldogs, decimated by injury. It's a shame, because there's so much potential in the Bulldogs this season. We've seen it in a few games this year. But more injury news. Averillo, Carraz, it just gets worse. Pango Jr. is out for 14 weeks. Oh, no, Kikau, I meant. It's getting tough. The Sharks, good win against the Roosters. I don't want to go on about that more. Sharks 13 plus, unfortunately. The Sharks playing a lot better, obviously. I think Rudolph will be back this week. Finucane isn't far away. Yeah, I'm going to go to Sharks with 13 plus here. It's going to be tough. Sorry, Dogs fans, but Sharks 13 plus. Moving on, North Queensland Cowboys up against the Newcastle Knights. It's 16th against 11th. The Cowboys are $1.60. Newcastle Knights $2.35 at Queensland Country Bank Stadium. Now, Cowboys are in some awful form. They're getting some players back, though, but they are being dismal in the first start of the season. Is it maybe a second-year syndrome here? I think so. Wasn't really sold on the Cowboys last year. I'm not really sold on them again. Newcastle, they've been impressing me. I don't think they deserve to be 11th, but they've been really good this year. They've had some good wins. They compete. They all thought they were going to get flogged by Newcastle, by Penrith. But Newcastle come out to play at home last week, and they almost got a result. They had chances to win that game against Penrith. It's a really good effort to lose in Golden Point to the defending premiers. So a good effort there in Newcastle. It's in Townsville. This game is. This is so tough. I'm not confident in the Cowboys. But the thing is, though, this was in Newcastle. I'll be going Newcastle, but it's in Townsville, and the Cowboys need a lift. I'm not confident in this bet at all. I'm going to go the Cowboys 1-12, and I'm not confident whatsoever. Moving on. Sunday, I forgot the times. 7:30, 5:30 for the Dogs game, 8 o'clock Friday, and the Thursday night game. There's no Friday. I'll get to that. Sunday, 2 p.m, Dolphins v the Titans at Suncorp Stadium in Brisbane, $1.77. The Dolphins, Titans 2.05, 8th against 10th. Dolphins, unlucky against the Rabbitohs. Had some controversial decisions go against them, so they take that. The Titans, good first half, terrible second half. Tino Fasilamolari, sin bidding didn't help their cause against the Broncos, but at the end of the day, you're 10 metres offside and you're tackling twice. It's a sin bid. Simple as that. But they showed a lot of effort. They've showed a lot of effort, the Titans, this season. You know, they definitely were in that game up to their eyeballs. So, but unfortunately, decision went against their way, and that was sort of the end of it. Dolphins, I think the Dolphins win at home. Dolphins won the 12. But yeah, I think the Dolphins win. They've got a good record at Suncorp this year. So, moving on. West Tigers v Manly Seagulls, 17th v 4th, $3.25, $1.35. Campbelltown Sports Stadium, 4 o'clock Sunday. Good time slot. Back at Campbelltown, spiritual home, well, not the spiritual home, but the home right now of the Western Suburbs Magpies. Tigers coming off the bye, and we saw the stat this year. We were in the round 8. 6 out of the 7 teams have had the bye have won the following week. Tigers 1-12. Stats don't lie. I know I'm going to get roasted for it. Tigers 1-12. Moving on, the 2 biggest games of the year. Anzac Day, obviously the biggest one is right here. Anzac Day, back at Allianz Stadium. It's the Sydney Roosters up against the St. George Illawarra Dragons. 9th v 13th. The Roosters $1.25. The Dragons $4. Form goes out the window in these games. We all know the Dragons will turn up. The Roosters need a response. Back-to-back losses. I hate sitting outside the 8. It's a rarity to see the Roosters outside the 8. So enjoy it while it lasts, people. Enjoy it while it lasts. The Roosters will win 13 plus here. Back at Allianz Stadium, the Roosters have not lost a home Allianz Stadium game since 2015. So 2016 was a Dragons home game. 2017 Roosters home game. So 15 we lost that game. 16 was since 2017. 2018, 2016, 2015, 16. 2016 was an away game, Dragons home game. 17 home game for the Roosters. 18 away game for the Roosters. 19 was at the SCG. We won. 2020 didn't happen, but the game that the fixture of that game, the first time we played them in 2020, we did beat them. 2021 home game SCG, won that. Then last year we lost to them, which was a away game at the SCG. So when it's a home game for the Roosters at Allianz Stadium, the Roosters are unstoppable, and the Roosters will win 13 plus. Angus Crichton had a safe return back from first grade. I didn't really see much about Nathan Brown and Dylan Napa or Satili Tuipumanua. I was really focused on Angus Crichton, so I hope to get to see him back. The team news hasn't come out yet, so we'll see what happens, but he won't be too far away. Nat Butcher is suspended, so he'll come straight back in. One of them will come in, hopefully. Dragons, back-to-back losses, but they were tight ones. You know, they'll win it up to their eyeballs. You know, they were so unlucky against the Titans and in a one-on-one strip away from losing to the Raiders. So they're not playing badly, the Dragons, but they're 13th and the pressure's on them. They'll come out and have a response, but the Roosters back at Allianz Stadium, we're undefeated at Allianz. We've won. We are 4 out of 5 at the new stadium. So Roosters 13 plus. We don't lose at home. Simple as that. Final game, the wish version of this game on Anzac Day. The Storm is copying us or whatever they do. Melbourne Storm v New Zealand Warriors, 7th v 3rd, $1.25, $4, Amy Park, 7 o'clock. Anzac. This is on a Tuesday, by the way. The same as the Roosters game. The Roosters is the first Anzac Day game on Channel 9. The main game of the weekend. The biggest game one of the biggest games in the regular season, followed by the second one. Well, I wouldn't say second one, but anyway. Still an occasional day. Warriors, good win against the Cowboys. But we all know Melbourne Storm dicked yous in Anzac Day. Storm coming off just a grudge match against the Manly Seagulls there at 4 Points Park there on the weekend. I'm going to tip the Storm here, 13 plus. The Storm are always red hot on Anzac Day. We've seen the last few results have not been pretty, so I think that's going to justify my answer with the Storm winning 13 plus and the Raiders have the bye. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sometime this week, we will have a preview for Anzac Day. It's going to be a fantastic one. I cannot wait for it. And then, it's going to be so weird because we don't play again until Tuesday. So we've got so much content to get out before next Tuesday. When Anzac Day comes around, I will be at Anzac Day next Tuesday, guys, when the Roosters play the Dragons at Anzac Day. Can't wait for it. Oh, guys, thanks so much for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're new around here, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. You guys know the drill. We are currently at 812 subscribers, which means that we are 188 subscribers away from that goal of 1,000 subscribers. We're so close. We're so close. I never thought we'd get this close so early in the season, so we're not far away. So let's click the subscribe button, like the video, turn the notifications on, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Instagram. You won't regret it. Alright, guys, we're getting out of here. Hope you guys enjoy. Good luck with your tipping this week. Good luck with all your teams. I'll see you guys in the next one. But until then, it's goodbye for now, and go the Chooks.